Good day, everyone. Alright, so in today's tutorials, we are going to talk about integers. Alright, so to understand integers, right, let's look at this number line. Okay, so we have 0 here. So on my left hand side are the negative side of it. So there are negative numbers here. And my right hand side are the positive numbers here. Alright, so we have three types of integers. Right, so the number line will explain everything. Alright, so the first one is 0. So that's the first type. So it comprises of three things here. We have 0, then we have the negative numbers, then we have the positive number, that is a positive integer. So this side are the natural numbers. Okay, so natural numbers. All right, so now let's observe something here. The additive inverse for 1 is -1. So if you put them together, you get the middle one here. The additive inverse for these two is -2. So when you put them together, you get the middle, that is 0. So the additive inverse for 3 is -3. All right, so in that order, so it follows a pattern. All right, so the additive inverse for 5 is -5. All right, with this, if you're asked to add, let's say 5 and -5, you get 0. All right, so -4 and 4, you get 0. All right, that's that. So integers is simply the positive and negative integers including 0. Okay, positive and negative numbers including 0. All right, so let's see how to add integers, how to subtract, how to multiply, and how to divide integers. All right, so consider the example here. So -7 plus -4 -3. So these are the basic things you need to know if you want to be good in math. These are the fundamentals you need to understand. All right, so let's look at this very carefully. We have -7 here plus -4. Now we have this one in a bracket. Remember, this negative is stronger than this. All right, so this one can be written as -7. We have -7, so this one is the same as -4. Okay, so minus will be plus. All right, so let's look at this. We have -7, -4. So let's assume that the negative numbers, we take them as the amount or things we are owing somebody, and the positive numbers is what we have. For instance, we have -7, -4. So this one will be -11. Okay, so -11 because we are owing -11. So we are owing this and that. So this one will be -11 plus 3. Okay, so this one is +3 and this one is 11. So when you deduct this from, you still get negative. So you end up getting negative. Okay, so -11 plus 3 is simply -9. Sorry, -8 rather. Alright, so -8. All right. So consider the next example. -2 times, so minus 3 minus 4 plus 5 minus 3. Okay, so this one is very simple. Let's look at the bracket. So this is the bracket. Now I have minus here, so I have minus 2. Let me introduce this bracket. So let's deal with this one. So minus will be plus. So we have minus 3 minus 4, so plus 5 plus 3, because minus is plus 3. Okay, so we have minus 3 minus 4. Okay, so remember minus 3 and plus 3. Plus 3 is the additive inverse for this. So this one will tend to 0. Remember, I said the additive inverse for plus 3 is minus 3. So this and that will be 0. And we have minus 4 and 5. So we have minus 4 and 5. So we have left 1. So we have minus 2 times 1, which is minus 2. All right. Now, with the next thing, let's understand this. Okay. So in case you are to multiply two negative integers here, sorry, so negative times negative, you end up getting plus. Okay, negative times positive give you negative. Okay, positive times positive is still positive. Okay, so let's deal with this one. Okay, so minus 2 times minus 3. Okay, so minus here is plus. Okay, so 2 3 6. So this one is the same as 6 or plus 6. All right, so minus times plus, so minus 4 times 2. So this one is plus, so 4 to 8. So I'll add a negative, minus 8. Okay, and this one is pretty simple. If you multiply two positive integers, you end up getting a positive integer. Okay, all right, so let's look at some examples of what we just did. Okay, so minus 4 minus 3 minus plus 2. Okay, so let's look at this example. We have minus 4 here and minus 3 here. Minus. Okay, so let's observe this one. So this one is in a bracket, and you know 4 bracket that. So this one is the same as 4 times 3. Okay, so the 4 is multiplying 3, and remember negative times negative is positive, so this one will be 12. So minus will be plus, so 4 plus 2. So we have 12 plus 4 plus 2. So we have 6, that is 18. Okay, the answer is 18. All right, so let's look at the last example here. So you can pause the video and try this. So minus 3 plus 2 plus 6 minus 3 minus 1. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. All right, so this this one we have minus here. Okay, so this one is the same as, so minus 3 plus 2 is minus 1 plus 6. So let's deal with this side first. We have 8, so we have 5 here, because 8 minus 3 is 5. So we have minus here, so minus is plus, so we have 3 minus 1. So we have this. Okay, So 5 minus 3 minus 1 is seen as 5 minus 3 minus 1. So minus 3 minus 1 is minus 4. So 5 minus 4 is 1. All right. 5 minus 4 is 1. All right. Now consider this minus 2 squared, then minus 2 all squared. Now let's understand this. Okay. Now the first one is the same as negative. Okay. So this one is 2 squared. 2, it means 2 is multiplying itself. So the top one is seen as negative 4. But this one, we are squaring everything. So the difference between the first one and the second one is that with the first one, we are to target only the 2 where the negative is out. But with the second one, we are to, square everything. Now, be very careful with the calculator. On the calculator, if you are asked to, square a number based on the question given, make sure you do it well, because if you fail to, bring that bracket, it will give you the first one. Okay, so know where to put the bracket there. All right. So on the calculator, if you plug in this instead of this one, you end up getting this. So make sure you do the needful. Okay, so the second one has to do with minus 2 times minus 2. That is 4. All right. So let's solve examples. Now, in case we have minus 9 squared minus 4 all squared plus 2. Now let's observe this question. Okay, so with the first one, that's the first number, that is negative 9 squared. So this one, you will still get negative. Okay, so this one is the same as negative 9 times 9. So minus. Now this one, we have to square everything. Okay, the same as minus 4 times minus 4 plus 2. So this one is 81 minus, so negative is plus, so we have 16, okay, plus 2. So we have neg 81, then neg 16. Okay, so we have neg 97, okay, plus 2. So I'll take 2 from this, which give us neg 95. All right. So try this one. So this time everything squared. Okay. So we have negative 3 all squared. So this one is the same as minus 3 times minus 3 plus. So the positive square root, so the square root of this is 2. And this one is the same as, remember the first one, negative 9 minus 1. So this one is 9, that is positive 9 plus 2 minus 9 minus 1. So the additive inverse for 9 is negative 9. So this one will tend to 0. So I will have a 2 minus 1. That is 1. Alright. So let's move on with the next example. So minus 4 plus 2 squared minus 3 squared plus 6. So let's see what we can do here. So this is minus 4. So 2 squared is 4. Okay. Now this one is same as. Now be very careful. Once we have squared here, you can't say negative with plus because we have square here unless you finish everything. Okay. So this one will be minus out. Now minus 3 all squared is 9 plus 6. Okay. So this additive inverse for this is that. So I'll be left with minus 9 plus 6. So which is minus 3. Alright. So last example. So minus 9 minus plus 4 minus 3 plus 4. Okay, so how do you solve this? Okay, so forget about this one. So now the positive square root 9. So its square root of 9 is 3. So negative times this. So I'll be left with minus 3. Now this side is minus 3 all squared. So we have positive 9. So minus 9 plus 4 minus 3 plus 4. Okay. So let's look at them one by one. So we have 4, 4, so 8. Okay. Minus 3 minus 9. So minus 12 plus 8 minus 3. So this side will give me 5. So minus 12 plus 5. Okay. So that would be minus 7. That would be minus 7. All right. Now let's see how we can compare integers. Okay. So less than, greater than, or equal to. Okay. So on the number line, 0, 1, 2, like 1, like 2, like 3. Okay. So on the number line, this 2 is greater than 1. So 1 is greater than 0. 0 is greater than negative 1. Negative 1 is greater than negative 2 in that order. So in case we are given, let's say, minus 17 and minus 11 to compare. Okay. So which one is bigger? Now don't say because this one is 17 and this one is 11, so this one is bigger than. No. Okay. So neg 11 per the assumption here is neg 11 is more than neg 17. Okay. Because this one is closer to positive. Okay. Now minus 7, for instance, you are owing somebody 17 cedis and you are also owing another person 11 cedis. So 11 cedis and 17 cedis. So which one do you think is positive? So it's this, because this one is small. So this one, in case you are comparing, this one is bigger than that. Okay. Alright, so let's look at the next example. Minus 40 and 1. So which one is bigger? So this one is pretty simple because this one is positive and this one is negative. So we are talking about positive things here. Okay. Last example. Minus 4.2 and 5.2. So which one is bigger? So this. All right. Minus 11 and minus 20. So which one is bigger? It's minus 11. Alright, so let's look at division. Okay, so we've done with addition and multiplication, so let's focus on division. Alright, so in case we're given, let's say, negative divided by negative, we get plus. Okay, that is positive. So in case you are given minus 4 divided by minus 2, okay, so this one can be written as minus 4 over minus 2. So this one will cancel. So 2 into 4 is 2. So this one is positive. Alright, so that's the meaning. Right, so in case we are dividing two integers that are positive, so plus plus plus, so you end up getting plus. Alright, so it's not a big deal. Now let's look at negative and positive. So with this you still get negative. Alright, now with this let's solve examples. So let's solve examples. So example 1. So minus 4 divided by 2. Alright. So this one is negative and this one is positive. So you end up getting minus 2 because, or you can say minus 4 over 2, yes, minus 2. That is simple. Okay, so let's talk about the last one. Minus 18 divided by minus 5. Okay, so we have minus and minus, so this one will be minus 18 over minus 5. So this one will cancel this. We end up getting 18 over 5. Alright, so with this let's look at how to simplify some order of operation. Okay, so the first one has to do with this minus 20. We are going to apply the addition, multiplication and division, everything. Okay, so something like this. So we have this times that. So what do we think the answer will be? Let's look at the first bracket. Minus 20 plus 4 give us minus 16. Okay, so minus 16 times, so minus 10 plus 5 is minus 5. Okay, so minus minus will be plus, therefore our answer will be 80. All right, so the next thing, so the next thing, or the next example, so in case you have this, okay, so let's see what we can do. Okay, so let's look at the two examples here. Very simple. Okay, so with the first one, I won't waste time here. So let's look at the numerator here. So we have minus 4 times minus 3. So minus minus will be plus. So get 12. Now square root of 4. Okay, positive square root of 4 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. So 4 into 12 is 3 times. So this side is 3. Okay. Now let's look at this. So the numerator is division. So just as we said, this one will be, now 3 into this will be minus 2. So over, be very careful here. Okay. So this one is the same as 2 times 2. Now the minus is outside. So this side is minus 4. So we have 4 times minus 4. Okay. So this one will be minus 2 over minus 16. And this negative will cancel this. 2 here 1. 2 here 8. So the answer is 1 over 8. Alright, so try this and put the answer in the comment section below. So we have minus 7 times minus 2 over minus 2 all squared times 5. So try this and put the answer under the comment section below. Alright, so thanks for watching and don't forget to comment. Alright, so bye.